Hello guys, welcome to Unacademy CET YouTube live session. Myself Sharif. We're discussing today PYQs of sets, relations and functions. Part 2 guys. In part 1 we have done 30 questions. We'll start with question number 31. Just a sec. Alright guys. I'm supposed to find the range of this function. Fx is equal to x square minus 4x plus 5. I can write this as x square minus 4x. 5 can be written as 4 plus 1, right? This can be written as 5 can be written as 4 plus 1. Fx is equal to first three terms the perfect square, x minus 2 the whole square and plus 1. Minimum value of a square is 0, right? So this means that fx is greater than or equal to 1. Fx belongs to closed interval 1 to infinity. Answer is option D. Let's move to the next question. See, if a set A contains n elements, total number of binary operations will be equal to n power n square, n to the power of n square. Now this set A contains 3 elements, n of A is equal to 3. Total number of binary operations is 3 to the power of 3 square, which is 3 to the power of 9. Answer is option B. Right, question number 33. I'm supposed to find a domain of this function. Cos inverse of x is defined when x lies between minus 1 and plus 1, right? Cos inverse of x is defined when x lies between minus 1 and plus 1. Cos inverse of root of x minus 1 is defined when root of x minus 1 lies between minus 1 and plus 1. If a square x minus 1 lies between 0 and 1, minimum value of a square is 0 only. Now if you add 1 throughout, 1 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2, x belongs to closed interval 1 comma 2. Alright, that's a domain. Domain is closed interval 1 comma 2. Answer is option C. Right, let's move to the next question. Set 1 to 6, then the number of subsets of A which contains at least 2 elements. Right, now the total number of subsets is 2 power n, right? At least 2 means minimum 2. At least 2 means minimum 2. I can take this as total minus. I can take this as total minus 0 elements and 1 element. Okay, total will be equal to total number of subsets is 2 power n, that is 2 power 6. This is total. 0 element means 6C0, 1 element means 6C1. Right, total number of subsets of A which contains at least 2 elements. So it will be total minus at 1 and 2. 2 power 6 is 64. 6C0 is 1, 6C1 is 6. So this is 64 minus 7, which is equal to 57. Right, answer is option A. Let's move to the next question. Total number of subsets of a set containing n elements. Total number of relations. Set A contains n of A is equal to 2. The total number of possible functions from set A, possible relations from set A to set B. Total number of relations is actually 2 power mn. Right, set A contains m elements, set B contains n elements. Total number of relations is 2 power mn. It is given in the question total number of relations is 1024. 2 per mn is equal to 2 per 10. 2 per 10 is 1024. If I equate, you get mn is equal to 10. It's already given that set A contains 2 elements. 2 into n is equal to 10. So n is equal to 5. That's the answer, guys. I'm taking n of A is equal to 2 and n of B is equal to n. It's like this is m and this is n. So m is equal to 2 and I'm finding n should be equal to 5 only. Alright, question number 36. R denotes a set of all real numbers, then function from R to R defined by f of x is equal to mod x is 1 to 1 on to what it may be. See, if you take a mod function is neither 1 to 1 nor on to. F of 1 will be equal to modulus of 1 is equal to 1, right? F of 1 is equal to modulus of 1, which is equal to 1. F of minus 1 is equal to mod of minus 1, which is equal to plus 1. 1 cannot be equal to minus 1, but f of 1 is equal to f of minus 1. But f of 1 is equal to f of minus 1. Different input is having same output, therefore f is not 1 to 1. This you've done in NCERT only, guys. Mod function is neither 1 to 1 nor on to. And range is equal to range of mod function is close interval 0, infinity, open interval infinity, right? Mod cannot be negative. So close interval 0, open interval infinity. This is not equal to R, that is codomain. Codomain, so it is neither 1 to 1 nor on to. Answer is option D. Okay, now Q1 is a set of all rational numbers other than 1. This is important. With binary operation star defined by A star B is equal to A plus B minus AB, then what is the identity? A star E should be equal to A, right? If you take the identity, then this is A plus E minus A is equal to A, right? This will cancel. Take E common, 1 minus A is equal to 0. It is given in the question A cannot be equal to 1. According to the question, set of all rationals other than 1, A cannot be 1. So this means that 1 minus A cannot be 0. Identity should be 0. Answer is option B. Alright, question number 38. F of x is equal to mod x. Then what will be the inverse? Inverse doesn't exist. Inverse will exist only if it is both 1 to 1 and on to. Alright, so this inverse doesn't exist because mod x is neither 1 to 1 nor on to. Answer is option D. Question number 39. See, if I take suppose y is equal to fx, I am supposed to find what is f inverse of it. Y is equal to fx, y is equal to x cube. X is equal to y to the power of 1 by 3 and f inverse of y is equal to y to the power of 1 by 3. Now f inverse of 8 is equal to cube roots of 8. Alright, now in complex numbers it's a standard result, right? Cube roots of unity. Cube roots of unity is 1 omega omega square. 1 omega omega square. Cube roots of 8 will be 3. Sorry, cube roots of 8 will be equal to 2. Cube roots of 8 will be equal to 2 omega square. Similarly, cube roots of 27 will be 3 omega. This is 2 omega 2 omega square. This is 2 omega square. This is 3 omega square. So cube roots of 8 will be equal to 2 omega square. Answer is option B. Alright, now similarly you will get, there's another problem. The cube roots of y is equal to x cube, right? y is equal to x cube, therefore y a function of x. Simplify and write x a function of y. X cube is equal to y. X cube is equal to y is same as x is equal to y to the power of 1 by 3. Alright, now cube roots of f inverse of y is equal to y to the power of 1 by 3. Now cube roots of 64. F inverse of 64 is equal to cube roots of 64. Cube roots of 64 is 4 omega and 4 omega square. Answer is option A. Alright, let's move to the next question. Relation R on n, R is equal to x comma y, 4x plus 3y is equal to 20. Which of the following belongs to R? It's a relation on n, right? Natural numbers. This is not possible. This is not possible. Alright, now this is 4 into 3. If I use the options 4 into 3 plus 3 into 4 is equal to 30 is equal to 20, when this is not possible. But here if it is 4 into 2 plus 3 into 4 is 8 plus 12, which is equal to 20. Answer is option D. Alright, question number 42. On set of natural numbers, which of the following is a binary? Star is a binary operation. On natural numbers means difference of two numbers cannot be natural, quotient of two numbers cannot be natural, root of number cannot be natural. Answer is option D only. Right, let's move to the next question. X related to y. X related to y if and only if x divides y. Right, any number divides itself, right? So obviously it is reflexive. If x divides y doesn't divide x. Let's say 2 divides 4, but 4 doesn't divide 2. Obviously it is non-symmetry, but it is transitive. 2 divides 4 and 4 divides 8 implies that 2 divides 8. So it is reflexive and transitive, but not symmetric. Divides means A divides B when B is a multiple of A. Alright, so x divides y is reflexive and transitive, but it cannot be symmetric. Question number 44. Which of the following is an empty set? This is possible. This is possible. Even this is possible. This is an empty set. X square plus 3 is equal to 0. X square is equal to minus 3. Square of a number cannot be negative. That is root of minus 3 imaginary. So B is an empty set. Okay, question number 45. Number of proper subsets of a set containing n plus 1 elements. See, if a set contains n elements, total number of subsets is equal to 2 power n, and total number of proper subsets is 2 to the power of n minus 1. Now set contains 2 power n plus 1 elements, so total number of proper subsets is 2 to the power of n plus 1 minus 1. Answer is option B. Right, question number 46. I am supposed to find the domain of this function. Root f is defined only when f is greater than or equal to 0, right? Root of x minus 2 is defined when x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0 and 1 minus x is greater than or equal to 0. So this means that x is greater than or equal to 2 and 1 is greater than or equal to x. X is greater than or equal to 2 and x is less than or equal to 1. Okay, this is not possible, guys. You cannot get a number which is more than 2 and less than 1. This is not possible. Okay, now domain of f is a null set. Answer is option C. Question number 47. Which one of the following is reflexive? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. All should be there. Answer is option B. Right? Question number 48. I am supposed to find f inverse of minus 4 by 3. You take y is equal to fx. Y a function of x, you should write x a function of y, right? 2x minus 3 divided by 3x plus 4. If you cross multiply, you get 3xy plus 4y is equal to 2x minus 3. So this is 3xy minus 2x. Okay, let me shift this on the left side. This is 4y plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 3xy. Okay, now 4y plus 3 is equal to, take x common, you will get 2 minus 3y. This is 2 minus 3y. From this, x is equal to from this x is equal to 4y plus 3 whole divided by 2 minus 3y. Y a function of x, I wrote x a function of y. Therefore, f inverse of y is equal to 4y plus 3 divided by 2 minus 3y. This is f inverse of y. Now, f inverse of minus 4 by 3 will be equal to 4 into minus 4 by 3 plus 3 whole divided by 2 minus 3 into minus 4 by 3. So this will cancel. This will be equal to minus 16 by 3 plus 3 divided by, this is plus 6. If I cross multiply, minus 16 plus 9 divided by 6 into 3, which is equal to minus 7 by 18. Answer is none of these, guys. You simplify, you don't get any of the options. Minus 4 by 3, so this is plus 4, 6, minus 16, cross multiply 9, minus 7 by 18. Yes, none of these only. Okay, now what will be the inverse of this function? You take y is equal to fx. Y is equal to fx will be equal to x plus 1 by x, right? Now y is equal to, if I cross multiply, you get x square plus 1 whole divided by x. Now if I cross multiply, you get x square plus 1 is equal to x into y. That is x square minus y into x plus 1 equal to 0. X is equal to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. X is equal to minus of minus is plus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, now there are two possible values. X is equal to y plus root of y square minus 4 divided by 2, and x is equal to y minus root of y square minus 4 divided by 2. So this does not belong to close interval 0, open interval infinity. This is the domain. Therefore, f inverse of y is equal to y plus root of y square minus 4 whole divided by 2. This is f inverse of y. F inverse of x is equal to x plus root of x square minus 4 by 2. Answer is option A. Right? Question number 50. What is domain of this function? Okay, log x is defined only when 1 minus x should be positive. Okay, and root of a number, root f is defined when f is greater than or equal to 0. X square minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. 1 is more than x. This is same as x is less than 1. X belongs to minus infinity comma 1, open interval. Here this is x minus 1 into x plus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus infinity to plus infinity. Fix the roots in increasing order. First you get minus 1, then you get plus 1. This is plus, minus and plus. X belongs to minus infinity comma 1, minus 1, union with 1 to infinity. Call equation 2. From equations 1 and 2, if I take the common region, minus infinity to plus infinity, okay, fix the roots in increasing order, you will get minus 1 and plus 1 only, right? So minus infinity to minus 1, union with 1 to infinity, this part, and then minus infinity to open interval 1. Minus infinity minus 1, union with 1 to infinity, and then this is open interval minus 1 to infinity. That's right, like this only, na? So domain of f is equal to minus infinity comma minus 1. Alright, open interval is a subset of closed interval. Answer is option B only. Let's move to the next question. Question number 51. A set of all integers. Z is a set of all integers. Inverse of minus z with respect to star. I'm supposed to find inverse of minus z. First I'll find the identity. A star A inverse is equal to E. Without identity you can't find inverse. So this is A plus E plus 7 is equal to A, right? This will cancel. Identity is minus 7. Next, A star A inverse is equal to E. A star A inverse is A plus A inverse plus 7 is equal to E. E is minus 7. Okay, from this A plus A inverse is equal to minus 14. And A inverse is equal to minus 14 minus A. I want minus 7 inverse, which is equal to minus 14 minus of minus is plus 7, which is equal to minus 7. Answer is option D. Okay, question number 52. What is the inverse? Which of the following is true? First, I'll find the inverse. Y is equal to fx, right? This is y a function of x. I'll simplify and write x a function of y. Y is equal to 3x plus 2 upon 5x minus 3. Now cross multiply. 5xy minus 3y is equal to 3x plus 2. Now this is 5xy minus 3x is equal to 3y plus 2. I'm going to take x common. 5y minus 3 is equal to 3y plus 2. And x is equal to 3y plus 2 divided by 5y minus 3. This is x. F inverse of y is equal to 3y plus 2 divided by 5y minus 3. Now f inverse of x is equal to 3x plus 2 upon 5x minus 3, which is same as fx. F is same as f inverse. Answer is option A. Alright, question number 53. You find out A cross B, B cross A. You simplify all this, guys. Only B will satisfy. A cross B union with B cross C. Yes, answer is option B only. Try this, okay? Find out A cross B union B cross A. Take the unions, then you find A cross B, B cross C union. It will be same. Answer will be B only. It's a simple question on relations which people do in 11th standard only. Question number 54. Set A contains m elements, set B contains n elements. Total number of bijections will be equal to m factorial. Right? If suppose set A contains 6 elements and set B contains 6 elements, Total number of bijections will be 6 factorial. But if it is suppose set A contains, if it is not equal, this contains 6 elements. Set A contains 6 elements and set B contains 5 elements. Then the total number of bijections is 0. Bijections will be equal to 0. So in this case, n of A, n of B is equal to m bijections is m factorial. Question number 55. The number of one-to-one and on-to functions from A to B. Now it is not same. See, n of A is 6, n of B is 7. Then bijections is 0. If it is equal, then n factorial. If they are different, otherwise it will be 0. Okay, I am supposed to find inverse of 10. First we'll find identity. A star E is equal to A, right? So this is A plus A into E is equal to A. Take E common, you get 1 plus A is equal to 0. According to the question, A cannot be minus 1. Right, so this means that 1 plus A cannot be 0. Exclude, so 1 plus A cannot be 0 means identity should be 0. Further, A star A inverse is equal to E. That is A plus A inverse plus A into A inverse is equal to 0. If you take A inverse common here, you will get 1 plus A is equal to minus A. A inverse is equal to minus A divided by 1 plus A. This is A inverse. Now 10 inverse will be equal to minus 10 divided by 1 plus 10. So this is minus 10 divided by 11. Answer is option D. Right, question number 56. Sorry, 57. If a set A contains suppose set A contains m elements and set B contains n elements, total number of relations is 2 power mn. But now if a set A contains n elements, it's a relation on A, that is relation from n to n. Total number of relations is 2 power n square, that is 2 power n into n. 2 to the power of n into n, which is 2 power n square. Last option. Question number 58. Okay, I'm supposed to find a domain of this function. Okay, now listen. Root x is defined when x minus 1 should be greater than 0. X should be strictly greater than 1. Right? Now next, log x is defined. Log x is defined only when x is greater than 0, right? So this means that 2x minus 3 should be positive. 2x is greater than 3, x is greater than 3 by 2. Greater than 3 by 2, greater than 3, if I consider, common will be greater than 3 by 2 only. Right, next, root x call equation 1. So this means that x belongs to 3 by 2 comma infinity. Now root x is defined when x minus root f is defined when f is greater than or equal to 0, 5 is greater than or equal to 2x, 5 by 2 is greater than or equal to x. That is x is less than or equal to 5 by 2, greater than 3 by 2. X belongs to open interval 3 by 2, comma close interval 3 by 2. Answer is option D. Right, question number 59. See, if it is true for x, then it should be true for any value of x, right? If I put x is equal to 0, fx is equal to sine 0 will be 0, plus this will be equal to sine square of pi by 3, plus cos 0 and cos of pi by 3. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. This is whole square. Cos 0, 1, cos 60 is half. Root 3 by 2, the whole square is 3 by 4. This is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2, which is equal to LCM is 4. You will get 3 plus 2, 5 by 4. Now G circle f of x is equal to G of f of x. So G of f of x is 5 by 4. G of 5 by 4 will be equal to 1. Answer is option A. Right? Question number 60. If a set A has 5 elements, maximum number of relations including the empty set. Total number of relations is 2 per mn, right? 2 per 5 into 5, which is 2 per 25, including the null set, including the empty set. 2 per 25. Okay, these the A minus B, A is equal to B minus 2, B should be more than 6. This is the NCERT question. B should be more than 6, right? So this is ruled out. Then A minus A is equal to B minus 2. Only C will satisfy because 6 is equal to 8 minus 2. Right, answer is option C only, guys. C will satisfy. Let's move to the next question. Question number 62. F of x is equal to 3x is 1 to 1, right? F of x is equal to f of y. 3x1 is equal to 3x2. Obviously, x1 is equal to x2. It is 1 to 1. Alright, now input is real number means output will also be a real number. So obviously range is equal to codomain, right? Range is equal to codomain, so f is on to. It is both 1 to 1 and on to. Answer is option A. Okay, now if I want to find out f circle f of x. F circle f of x is f of x, right? This f you keep as it is. Fx is equal to 3 minus x cube whole to the power of 1 by 3. So this is f of t, right? T is equal to 3 minus x cube whole to the power of 1 by 3. F of t will be equal to 3 minus t cube whole to the power of 1 by 3, right? Now this is equal to 3 minus, if I cube on both the sides, t cube is equal to 3 minus x cube. So this is t cube is equal to 3 minus x cube whole to the power of 1 by 3. If you open the bracket, you get x cube whole to the power of 1 by 3, which is equal to x only. Answer is option C. Okay, now I'm supposed to find what's the inverse of this function. You take y a function of x, y is equal to fx, right? Y is equal to fx is 4x divided by 3x plus 4. This is y a function of x. I'll simplify and I'll write x a function of y. 3xy plus 4y is equal to 4x. Now 4y is equal to 4x minus 3xy. 4y is equal to, if you take x common, it is 4 minus 3y. And from this x is equal to 4y divided by 4 minus 3y. F inverse of y is equal to 4y divided by 4 minus 3y. This is f inverse of y. Okay, therefore f inverse of x. F inverse of x is equal to 4x. Here itself I will get 4y divided by 4 minus 3y. Answer is option B. It is given in the question. G is the f. The inverse of f is g. So this itself is g. G of y is 4y divided by 4 minus 3y. Which of the following is both commutative and associative? A star b is a cube plus b cube, right? A cube plus b cube is same as b cube plus a cube, right? Which is equal to b star a, so obviously it is commutative. But it won't be associative. A star b star c will not be equal to a star b star c. So it is commutative but not associative. Answer is option B. Right? Question number 66. If A is equal to set 1, 2, 3, number of relations containing 1, 2 and 1, 3 which are reflexive and symmetric but not transitive. If I take suppose relation R is equal to, it should be reflexive and symmetric, and it should contain 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2 and 1, 3. 1, 1, this is 2, 2 and 3, 3. Next is 1, 2, okay, and 2, 1, 1, 3 and 3, 1. Alright, so this is reflexive. This is reflexive and symmetric. This is reflexive and symmetric, but it is not transitive because 2, 1 belongs to R and 1, 3 belongs to R. This implies that 2, 3 does not belong to R. The number of such relations is only one. The only one relation is possible with this. Okay, let's move to the next question. There is a similar question. Even this is NCERT MCQ. Set A is equal to 1, 2, 3. Number of equivalence relations on 1, 2. See, if I take suppose relation R is equal to 1 equivalence relation, right? So 1, 1. This will be 2, 2, 3, 3. And now I have 1, 2. 1, 2 and 2, 1. Alright, now this is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. This is equivalence relation. This is first one. If I take suppose like this 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Okay, so number of equivalence relation is 2, which contains 1, 2 on the set 1, 2, 3. Okay, number of binary operations. Number of binary operations is equal to, if a set A contains n elements, total number of binary operations is n power n square, right? That is 2 to the power of 2 square, 2 power 4, which is equal to 16. Answer is option B. Right, question number 69. Relation R is equal to 1, 1, then what is R? 1, 1 is symmetric and transitive but not reflexive. Answer is option A. Only 1, 1 is reflexive. It's not reflexive. Reflexive, all the doublets should be there. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. But it is symmetric and transitive, because in transitive, second relation condition is A should relate to B and B should not relate to anybody else. Question number 70, that was asked in 2020 paper. In a certain town, 65% families own a cell phone, 1,500 own a scooter, 15% members own both. Taking into consideration that families own at least one of the two, the total number of families in the town is. Let's say I'll take total number of families is equal to X. Total number of families is equal to X. Alright, so this is, let's say n of A is equal to 65% of X. N of B is equal to, exact number is there, that is owning a scooter, 1,500. No, sorry, 15,000. So union is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B, right? Now n of A intersection B owning both is 15%, that is 15% of X, 15 by 100. Let me write percentage, then I'll convert later. So this is 15% of X. This is 15% of X. N of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B, that is 15% of X. Now X is equal to 65 minus 15 is 50, right? 50% of X plus 1000 is equal to 15,000. X is equal to 50 by 100 plus 1000 plus 15,000. Now x is equal to x by 2, right? X is equal to x by 2 plus this is 15,000. If you shift here, x minus x by 2 is x by 2, which is equal to 15,000. If I cross multiply, x will be equal to 30,000. Right, answer is option A. Option B. This was asked in 21 paper. N of A is equal to N of A cross B is 35, right? So this means that N of A is equal to 7, right? And N of B is equal to 5, because 5 sevens 35, and it is given in the question that B is a subset of A. So number of elements in B should be less than A. Don't take 5 and 7. So N of A should be 7, N of B should be 5. It's given in the question B is a subset of A. N of A N of A C N of B, that is 7C5. 7C5 is same as 7C2, right? 7C2 is 7 into 6 upon 2 into 1, which is equal to 21. Answer is option D. Domain of F, 1 minus mod x should not be 0, right? Mod x should not be equal to 1. This means that x should not be equal to plus minus 1. Domain of F is equal to any real number except minus 1 and plus 1. Answer is option D. Set A is equal to 1 to 10. Total number of subsets containing odd elements. Odd elements is 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. Total number of subsets, again 21 question, total number of subsets is 2 power n, which is 2 power 5, which is 32. Answer is option B. Okay, now N of A cross B is 7, right? So this means that N of A is equal to 7 and N of B is equal to 1. Alright, so this is P, this is Q. Or it can be the other way. You can take N of A is equal to 1, N of B is equal to 7. It can be other way. P square plus Q square is 7 square plus 1 square, which is equal to 50. Last option D. Alright, question number 75. I told you if set A contains m elements, in this PYQs we have discussed, guys, this is the fourth question, and N of B is equal to m, both should be same. N of A is equal to n, N of B is also equal to n. Then the total number of bijections is equal to n factorial. If they are different, then it is 0. Here it is given set A contains 7 elements and set B contains n elements. Total number of bijections is equal to 0. Okay, question number 76. This question was asked in 21 paper and 22 paper as well. Exactly same problem. F of minus 1 means less than 1, right? Will be equal to 3 into minus 1. F of 2 will be equal to, it lies here between 1 and 3. F of 2 is 2 square. F of 4 means x number more than 3, so 2 into 4. You will get minus 3 plus 4 plus 8, which is equal to plus 9. Answer is option B. Okay, again 21, 3a plus 2b is equal to 27. What's the relation? It's given in the question, relation on natural number. It cannot be 0 here. It cannot be 9 comma 0. Reject the first two. Okay, now let me check which will satisfy. 3 plus 36 cannot be, this will not satisfy, but these numbers will satisfy. 3 into 2, no. This will not satisfy. 2 into 1 doesn't satisfy, but these numbers will satisfy. 3 into 1 plus 2 into 24, 2 into 12, which is 27. You can check all the numbers will satisfy. 3 into 3 plus 2 into 9. This is 6 plus 18. This is 9 plus 18, which is equal to 27. So all these numbers will satisfy, guys. Answer is option D only. Let's move to the next question. What is domain of cos inverse of box X? Box X should lie between -1 and +1, right? So this means that box X is equal to set -1, 0 and 1. So this means that X belongs to close interval -1, open interval 2. Because between open interval 2, sorry. Between 1 and 2, box X is 1 only. So set X belongs to -1, 2 only. Okay, I should check which of the following. X is not a positive integer. You should check whether it is 1 to 1 and 1 to. F of x1 is equal to f of x2. x1, x2 belongs to domain 2x1 divided by x1 minus 1 is equal to 2x2 divided by x2 minus 1. This will cancel, right? Cross multiply x1, x2 minus x1 is equal to x1, x2 minus x2. This will cancel. You will get x1 is equal to x2. Obviously, this is 1 to 1. Alright, let me check on 2. You take y is equal to f of x. Y is equal to 2x divided by x minus 1. If you cross multiply, you get x into y minus y is equal to 2x. From this x into y minus 2x is equal to y. Take x common, y minus 2 is equal to y. X is equal to y divided by y minus 2. Correct? Y cannot be equal to 2. If y is equal to 2, then it is not defined. Okay, or if you take suppose y is equal to 3, you will get x is equal to 3, but it is given in the question x should not be a positive integer. I am getting a positive integer here. So this is 1 to 1 but not on to. Injective but not surjective. Answer is option A. Alright, now I should find out the function f is equal to is 1 to 1 in the interval. Fx is equal to between these two terms, you multiply and divide by 2. This is root 3 by 2 into sine 2x minus cos 2x into 1 by 2 plus 4. 2 into a bracket, this is sine 2x into cos pi by 6 minus cos 2x into sine pi by 6 and plus 4. Sin a cos b plus cos a, sin a cos b minus cos a sin b is sine of a minus b plus 4. Right, sin x is defined when x lies between minus 1 and plus 1, right? So this should lie between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2. Sin x lies between minus 1 and plus 1 means angle should obviously lie between minus pi by 2 and plus pi by 2. If you add pi by 2, you get minus pi by 3 is less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to pi by 2. Pi by 6, I'm sorry, I'm adding pi, I'm supposed to add pi by 6. If you add pi by 6, you get minus pi by 2 plus pi by 6 less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Okay, third, minus pi by 2 plus pi by 6 will give me pi by 3 is less than or equal to 2x less than or equal to LCM is 6 4 pi by 6, which is 2 pi by 3. 2x less than or equal to 2 pi by 3. If I divide by, this is minus pi by 3. Minus 90 plus 30 is minus 60. If you divide by 2, this is minus pi by 6 is less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi by 3. Okay, answer is option A. Alright, again 22 paper, 1 by root f is defined when f is greater than or equal to 0, right? Sorry, f is strictly greater than 0. Now box x the whole square minus box x minus 6 is strictly greater than 0. If I split the middle term, minus 3 plus 2, box x minus 3 into box x plus 2 is strictly greater than 0. If I use wavy curve, minus infinity to plus infinity, fix the roots in increasing order. First you get minus 2, then you get plus 3. Start from right, plus, minus and plus. So this means that box x is less than or equal to minus 2 and or x is union x is greater than or equal to 3. X is greater than or equal to 3 means between 3 and 4 box x is 3 only, right? Between 2 and 3, no. So greater than or equal to 3 means 3 to infinity. Between 3 and 4 box x is 3. So box x is greater than or equal to 3. Box x is greater than or equal to 3, right? Now if box x is greater than or equal to 3, x belongs to close interval 3 to infinity. Between 3 and 4, box x is 3. 3 greater than or equal to 3. It's strictly greater than, right? This should be strictly greater than 0. So this means that box x is less than minus 2 or box x is greater than plus 3. So this means that x belongs to between 3 and 4 box x is 3 only, but it should be strictly greater than 3. So close interval 4 to infinity. This is 1. X is less than minus 2 means box x is less than minus 2 means x is less than minus 2. X belongs to minus infinity to minus 2. So domain of f will be equal to minus infinity minus 2 union with 4 to infinity. That's the answer, guys. Answer is option A. Right, so we are done with all the PYQs, guys. From 2004 to 2022 I'm done. Right, so in my next session I'll come up with other PYQs, other chapter PYQs. Please subscribe and enable the bell icon so that you get notification for all the classes, and please do share our video as well. All right, if you've already subscribed, share our video. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining.